Well, I teach third grade now. And being in a public school system, I'm not bashing the public school system, but I think that the politics of that system has really diminished the good that could come out of it. And the more that I live my life trying to walk the walk of Christ, the more I come into condemnation at the public school system. It's like good versus evil, and I'm going to stand on the side of good. Well, I teach science to my kids, and one of the things that we talk about is kingdoms. And I'll teach 3 of the kingdoms: the animal kingdom, the plant kingdom, and the fungi kingdom. And one of the definitions of why each living organism is in the kingdom it's in is how it reproduces. So mushrooms reproduce with spores, plants reproduce with seeds, animals reproduce with a male and a female of that species. And I told my class that I believe that God has it set up that way, and that's why marriage, I believe, should be between one man and one woman. One of my students went home and told her mother that, and I ended up being, I guess, I haven't seen any of it, but quite a topic on Facebook. When I got called into the principal's office, I had no idea why, and I think the more that I'm learning, and the more that Christianity is showing up in my life, it's the more it is of me. So people are either attracted to that or they're repelled from it. So I was just living my life. When he told me what he told me, yeah, that's what I said. Feeling that I got, I started to get flush and get hot and angry, embarrassed, judged from that conversation, and then the knowledge of Facebook being this faceless tool that people are hiding behind a keyboard, and so angry about that. And I prayed a lot about it. My thoughts were redirected back to Acts. I had dug into Acts this past summer and about Paul's life, and I remember Paul being in a prison, and one of the prayers that he was praying was he was thanking God that he had an opportunity to suffer for his behalf, for his message. So I found myself struggling with that. Here's this human part of me that, oh, I don't want to go through this. And then here's the part of me that sees the message in the Word saying, rejoice in it. Celebrate the fact that you can suffer for me. So, not that it's made it any easier, but it's made it, it makes me more willing to continue to stand in the truth as I know the Bible to teach the truth. I know that I teach with some very liberal people, outwardly liberal people, and I'm sure I offended them too, and I'm okay with that. I have some that are Christian, but the evidence might not always be there. And I think they allow themselves to have their hands tied, not to step on the side of what they know is right, for fear of what might come their way, what judgments might come their way. I know that there's going to be some good out of it. To see it right now, I don't know. I'm going to go where I feel I'm being obedient to God. And my prayer is that open doors so I know where to go, closed doors so I know where not to back into.